enjoy our little rivalry, please do like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment. It really helps me keep up with you. But really, did you think you could just disappear from the mandatory bonding bonfire without me noticing? God, it's a nightmare back there, isn't it? I thought the point of a company retreat was to relax, but if I have to participate in one more trust fall or listen to Jenkins from accounting explain the synergy of his frisbee golf technique, I might actually lose my mind. And that music, it's like the main lodge is trying to summon a midlife crisis with a playlist that hasn't been updated since 2005. It's exhausting. We're supposed to be building a team, but all I've built is a very strong desire to hide in the woods until Monday morning. Don't look at me like that. I'm not going back there, and I'm certainly not wandering around in the dark by myself. I tried to find another spot, but every other hammock within a half-mile radius is currently being occupied by the loud snoring HR department. It sounds like a chainsaw convention over by the cabins. Since this is technically a company-sponsored retreat, and these hammocks are company property, I've decided I have a legal right to exactly 50% of this one. So, move over. I'm coming in. Careful. Don't shift too fast, or we'll both end up in the dirt. There. Just let the fabric stretch. Can you feel the rope groaning? It's holding both of our egos now, so it better be sturdy. Just stay still while I settle my weight. There we go. See, if we just balance in the center, it's actually quite stable. The way it's swaying now, it's almost hypnotic, isn't it? Back and forth, just us and the sound of the water hitting the shore. You're always so antisocial, aren't you? Always the first one to find the quietest corner of the room, or in this case, the quietest corner of the forest. I suppose I can't blame you. It's much better out here, even if you do have to share your sanctuary with your favorite competitor. You're shivering a little though. The night air is starting to turn quite chilly out here by the lake, and you didn't even bring a jacket. Typical. You're so focused on winning the most mysterious employee award that you forgot how to stay warm. Luckily for you, I'm much more prepared than you are. I suppose I should admit your handling of the Northwood project was annoying. Not because it was bad, but because it was so impressively thorough that it made my own proposal look like a rough draft. You really did make it harder for me to beat you this quarter, didn't you? You always have to be just a step ahead, always making sure I have to work twice as hard just to keep pace. But out here, none of that really matters. Take a breath. Can you smell that? The rain from this afternoon is still clinging to the damp pine needles. It's such a heavy, earthy scent, much better than the smell of cheap beer and bug spray back at the main lodge. And look at the lake. The way the moonlight is reflecting off the surface, shimmering like broken silver. It's so quiet. Even the sound of the campfire is just a muffled, rhythmic crackle now, way off in the distance. It feels like we're the only two people left in the world. You're still so incredibly tense, though. Honestly, you can stop acting like I'm going to steal your promotion in your sleep. I'm officially off the clock. Just let your shoulders drop. Feel the way the hammock cradles you. Let that slow, heavy swaying motion take over. It's like we're floating on a cloud in the middle of the dark. Here, I brought this for a reason. It's a thick wool blanket, real, heavy quality. Lean forward just a little bit. There. I'm going to tuck it around both of us. Can you feel the texture of the fabric? It's a little bit scratchy against the skin, but it's so incredibly warm. It's trapping all our heat in this little cocoon. There's no reason for you to be shivering anymore. Just settle back. If it makes you feel any better about your rival being here, you should have seen me during the scavenger hunt this morning. I was so focused on winning, so determined to beat your time, that I wasn't looking where I was going and sprinted right into a low-hanging oak branch. I spent 10 minutes hiding behind a bush, trying to look dignified while picking leaves and twigs out of my hair before anyone saw me. I'm not always the cold, perfect professional you see in the boardroom. I have my moments of total disaster, too. See, I'm human, and right now, I'm just a human who is very tired of the noise and very glad to be sharing this warmth with you. So just stop fighting the silence. Let yourself relax. We're not competing tonight. We're just here. Can I tell you a secret? Something I'd never admit under the fluorescent lights of the office or over a conference table. I lied about the HR department and the other hammocks. I didn't even check them. I saw you walk away from the bonfire. I saw that look in your eyes, the one where the world just feels a little too loud and the expectations feel a little too heavy. I followed you because I knew you were overwhelmed, and I couldn't stand the thought of you being out here all by yourself, carrying all that weight in the dark. It's funny, isn't it? We spend all our time trying to outdo each other, trying to prove who's sharper, who's faster, who's more dedicated. But the truth is, I rely on you. You're the only person in that entire building who actually understands what it takes to do what we do. You're the only one who pushes me to be better, and honestly, you're the only one I actually respect. Without you, the work would just be empty. You're my rival, sure, but you're also the only person who truly sees me. And I think racing from here. Let me help you turn that brain of yours off for a while. I'm just going to lightly run my fingers through your hair. Just like that. Does that feel good? I'm going to trace the line of your shoulder to right where you carry all that tension. Just focus on the sensation of my touch. Nothing else matters right now. Not the Northwood project. Not the promotion, not the office politics. Just the rhythm of my hand and the quiet sound of the lake lapping against the shore. I've been thinking, maybe when we get back to the city, things could be a little different between us. I don't think we have to be enemies once the sun goes down and the laptops are finally closed. I think I'd like to see who you are when you aren't trying to stay one step ahead of me. Maybe we could find a spot like this back home. Somewhere quiet where we don't have to be on all the time. I'd like that. I think you would too. We've spent so much time fighting each other, but standing here, sitting here with you, it feels so much better to just be on the same side for once. Stay just like that. Let the world outside this hammock just fade away into the shadows. You don't have to be the best version of yourself right now. You just have to be here with me. I can feel your breathing slowing down now. It's so heavy and steady against my side. It's a good sound. It means you're finally letting go. Just stay like that, perfectly still. I want you to try something for me. Just a final way to sink even deeper. Imagine your body is becoming heavy, like lead, sinking slowly into the soft grain of this hammock. Feel the weight of your shoulders, your arms, your legs, all just pressing down, letting the fabric support every single inch of you. You don't have to hold yourself up anymore. You're floating now. Doesn't it feel like we're it's okay to let them close. I've got you. I'm going to stay awake for a little while longer, just to watch the perimeter and make sure the world stays quiet for you. I'm so glad I found this spot tonight, and I'm even gladder that I found you here. Good night, my favorite rival. Sleep well. Though, if you happen to wake up a little later and find yourself feeling a bit more adventurous, I might have a few more ideas on how to keep you warm that don't involve this wool blanket. But perhaps we should save those thoughts for when we're somewhere a bit more private. If you want to hear the rest of what happens once the campfire dies out and the competition really heats up, you can find the spicy continuation of our night over on my Patreon. The link is right in the description for you. If you enjoyed our little time together under the stars, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to ring the notification bell so we